Don't sell the dude. Let's start there. Let's start there. Don't sell the dude. It's called football reality. Football reality. I'll give you a little bit of football reality. When you have a player who can play multiple positions, you do not sell him. You don't. You simply don't, especially if it's a quality player. A player who can play centre back, left back, and he can play in midfield. That is a dime a dozen. You don't sell a player like that. So off the bat, Alaba is a player that Bayern Munich should use every little ounce of strength to keep, because for me, he's arguably one of being the best defenders during the latter part of the season. Because remember, naturally, left back moved into centre defence based on how well Alphonso Davies was saying what's up at left back position. But when he moved to centre back, the guy was money. The guy was money, and the guy was a very efficient, very quality centre back, and was very important, a very important role in Bayern Munich saying what's up. So let's just start there. But you know, with all these things, you have to look at both sides of the argument, and you have to look at the pros and the cons, the for and the against. So you are coming forth with a well-informed analysis and a well-informed conclusion from looking at both cases and really doing your proper research. So I believe his agent is calling for him for like a $20 million or euro fee, and this is including, I think, sponsorship. So it's included more than salaries. It is also includes other expenses as well. So maybe like image rights, sponsorship rights, and so forth. Lo and behold, it would, taking everything into account, make him amongst the highest paid at the club. And I think they said it may even make him be paid more than Thomas Muller and along the same lines of Manuel Neuer. Now, does Alaba, should he be paid as much as Neuer? No, he shouldn't. That's just me being that's just being factual. So let's just start there, because we'll get to the other stuff, because I was just reading what this guy wrote. This, like, it was a Bavarian set that sort of was putting forth cases for why they shouldn't keep Alaba. You know, some I didn't agree with, but other persons like, okay, cool. But this was the point that I found interesting, was if he was to get paid and if he's to be given into this demand, this is what he'll be getting. Because see, it's slightly complicated because it's degrees. He's a quality player, and yes, I feel he is one of Bayern Munich's best players, and I believe that he is very important for Bayern Munich, and I do feel that taking him away, you have a centre back issue, because remember, Boateng is getting older. He's getting older. He can still somewhat do a job, but they say in 2014 Boateng, I've never been sold on Sule. I think Pavard's best position is right back, not really centre back. And the other guys are not guys you would call high quality guys who you can depend upon when Bayern Munich are now saying what's up in the big games in the CL, because they want to defend the flipping CL. So that's the thing, is like, he shouldn't be paid as much as Manuel Neuer. I'm not sure whether he should be paid as much as Thomas Muller, but he should still be amongst the best paid at the club based on his service for the club, how long he's been there, being one of the senior members, and being very important. So my thing is that, how open have the negotiations been, or how adamant has Alaba's side been to be like, no, we're not budging? If it's a case of, oh, we're not budging, we want to be paid as much as Neuer, then, I mean, I'm not sure what Bayern Munich can do. But for me, I still have to stress, they have to do everything within their power, within reason, to keep him. And I think they have to show that they want to keep him. And I think from what we've been hearing in the press, they do appreciate him. They appreciate what he's done, because I told you, I watched those CL games. I watched some of those games in the Bundesliga. I was like, my God, man, wait, this guy was a left back? Just how well and how adept he was slotting so effortlessly into that centre-back position amazed me. I was like, well, this is amazing. And I have to repeat this. When you're a manager, anybody who's played football manager will know this. A guy who can play multiple positions is a lifesaver. Especially when you have suspension, we have injuries, like, oh, Lord, you can play midfield. Which is why the Joshua Kimmich injury is so bad. That's why that Joshua Kimmich injury is so bad. But You see, so Hansi Flick has now said we don't want to sell him, but we're not selling him in January. So it seems that they are happy for him to go in the summer for nothing. Because they said that rather than selling him for a few mil in January, we're fine to let him go for free in the summer. And I think that says to me that these guys are very serious about trying to defend their Bundesliga title and most importantly trying to defend their CL title. And I know that, but see, and this is the thing. The fact that you want to keep him shows you how much you value him and how important he is for that whole CL thing. But you not allowing him to go for free, it's so complex because it's like they do value him. They do, because if they didn't value him, they'd be like, oh, let's just let him go for like a few million in general, and that's cool. But the fact that they value him, and the fact that they know that we need you for us to try and go and do this crazy thing again of maybe trying to win another treble, we expect about trebles, means that we are keeping you. But it may be a case of like, well, look, bro, you forced our hand. You have forced our hand because yes, we want to keep you. Of course, we want to keep you. But within reason. Remember, this is Bayern Munich. This isn't Barcelona who are now flipping bankrupt now because look at what's happening with Barcelona now. They are now, because Bayern Munich don't want to be in the situation that the Barcelona are in right now. Barcelona now have a stage where they're now begging guys to take a wage cut. And Barcelona players are like, wait a minute, no, you give us this freaking wage. Trust me, if I'm on a mil a week for a few years and they say, oh, can you be on 700,000 a week? I'm like, no, because my lifestyle has changed. And my lifestyle has changed to fit in me being on a mil a week. So no. But for Bayern, they don't want to be in that situation where, look at this whole pandemic that has now come through. This is the time in which you're saying to guys like, please, I beg, Eshe, go, Eshe, please, just. But they don't really have to have that because they've always said, no. There is a wage structure that we have. Maybe a few players can go above that wage structure, but we all keep things within reason. Same thing to go with the Bayern players. We're not going to spend exorbitant amounts on Bayern players. We're going to rely upon great scouting. We're going to rely upon interesting deals. I think that's from Dortmund. And our youth system, which is where I think Joshua Kimmich came from. So, you see, yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one. Because I can see both sides. Because Bayern, you do not want to lose Alaba, man. Especially if you lose it to like someone like a Liverpool or a Man City. Him going to any of those sides is huge. Because you have a quality player that can play multiple positions. I keep on stressing that. Because if you have a scrub who can play multiple positions, who cares? A good player, a real good player who's still really good, that can play multiple positions, my God, man. Especially during this time when there's fixture congestions and there are injuries. Having a guy who centre back, left back, maybe you can just try and navigate to right back, DM, maybe you can even navigate into central midfield. It's huge. It's huge. So, if I was just to advise Alaba, is negotiate. Negotiate. But at the same time, if you have a Liverpool and Manchester City, no, we can offer you this. Oh, is this what you want? We can offer that to you. So then it then goes down to how much do you want to stay at Bayern Munich? Or how much do you think that they have insulted your worth? But then, I know you're worth Alaba, but are you worth more than Thomas Muller? He's German, and it is Thomas Muller. You ain't worth more than Manuel Neuer. German or not, nobody in that club is worth more than Manuel Neuer. So let's just stop there. He's his chief Olusha, because let's just stop there. It's tricky, man. But Bayern, man, you don't want to lose this dude, man. You don't want to lose this dude. Because who do you have coming in that is as quality as this dude? Keep it real. Guys, remember to like that vid. Remember to check out my other channel, the Half Hopes Hot. That's my other channel for fun, random stuff, Half Hopes Hot on YouTube. And remember to subscribe. Peace.